So you're thinking of going for a hike. Here are some of the essentials that we recommend to get the most out of your hike and to stay safe while out in the Mournes.
Clothing. Soft shell or trekking trousers are perfect with a sports base layer. We really recommend staying away from cotton, as when it gets wet it takes ages to dry and will keep you cold when you are wet. Footwear. Hiking boots are ideal, as the outsole and ankle support are made for the mountains. Ensure you wear thick socks to avoid blisters. One of the most common injuries in the hills is rolling your ankle, and hiking boots go a long way in preventing that. General trainers and road running shoes are certainly not ideal, as they lack both a decent outsole and ankle support. We are aware that not everyone owns a pair of boots or shoes that really suit walking in the hills. If your only option is a pair of trainers, then you're more at risk of ankle injury and falls. We recommend you bring an OS map and compass. If visibility changes, it's easy to lose your bearings and you can't always rely on a phone signal. A water bottle. We recommend at least 1 litre, especially if it's hot. Food. Doesn't have to be much, even just an energy bar to keep you going. A phone, of course. A head torch and spare batteries for low light situations. A small first aid kit. A bivy bag. It's like a waterproof sleeping bag, it's super cheap and it'll keep you warm for hours. A plastic bag for rubbish. And yes, rubbish also includes things like banana skins and orange peels. Just because they're biodegradable doesn't mean that you can throw them away. As they're not native to our local environments, they take very long to biodegrade. Finally, a rucksack, to carry everything on your back comfortably and most importantly, hands-free. Summer extras. For the summer months, there is little to no shade on the mountain, so sun cream is essential. We also recommend sunglasses and a sun hat, and because the midges can be fierce, midge repellent is a very handy defense to have in your backpack. Year-round extras. Additional items you might want to consider are walking poles, great at providing extra support on slippy terrain and will also save your knees. Gaiters, for when you're walking through bogs and want to keep your feet dry. A whistle if you need to draw attention in an emergency. Finally, a group shelter in case you're caught out in the mountain with a group in a storm or bad weather, and some emergency food to keep you happy. Winter extras. If you're hiking during the winter, we recommend also bringing warm hat and gloves, an additional warm jacket to put over you when you stop, as you can get very cold in the mountain, especially where there's less shelter. And finally, tea or hot juice in a thermo flask instead of water to keep you warm. Before you go out on the hills, it's always important to check the weather forecast, because even in the summertime, it can change from day to day. We like to use the Met Office mountain forecast because it gives you different temperatures at different heights, different wind speeds at different heights, and the different weather hazards that day. It's also good to check different forecasts to build up a bigger picture of what the weather's doing out there. And also sometimes it's just nice to pick the nicest one. We hope to see you out in the hills and we hope you enjoy your hike.